How not to be a childish husband. This is a global issue. A lot of women and wives complain about this from time to time all over the world. The only way some men know to express their displeasure is to throw tantrums and punish their wives. They punish the wife, they punish the children, just because they want to prove a point. There are many men today who, when they get upset with their wives and they have a major disagreement, decide to withhold money from the women, especially when the man is a breadwinner and the woman doesn't earn so much. They withhold money from the women, they withhold food allowance, they withhold privileges from her, to put her in line, to deal with her in their mind. Recently, I read some outrageous comments where someone said the husband did not subscribe for the cable TV, disconnected it, even the units, the light meter in the house, the man knew it was going to run out. He knew the family was going to depend on him for money, so he was upset. He did not load light. He did not subscribe cable TV. He did not give them feeding money. He did not buy fuel for the generator, and he left home. He went because he wanted to prove a point, wanted to deal with her. How not to be a childish husband. Now, that is being childish. You see, a husband, your major role is responsibility. A husband should be responsible, and that's the reason why children should not get married. Adults should get married. Children should not get married. Boys should not get married. Men should get married. Girls should not get married. Women should get married. So how do you explain this to me? Explain it to me like a 2-year-old, that you, the husband, who said I do and took a woman as your wife, she had kids or you had kids together. Someday you get upset with her, and for whatever reason you think, you decided to withhold money for feeding for your wife or for your family. You stopped and began to shirk responsibility just because you were upset. That's childish. There's this story about a man, his family in his home. Anytime the dad is upset and wants to deal with the woman or prove a point, he will not eat her food. And a lot of men still do that today. He will not eat her food. He will not talk to her. He will not have sex with her. And so, women of those days, when that happens, they begin to plead with you. Women get really upset when a man doesn't eat their food, and she begins to plead with you. She begins to beg. You're not touching her, no sex. You're not eating. You're not talking to her. And so you deal with her, and she begins to plead. So this was a template this man grew up with. He saw his father do it to his mother, so he felt it was normal. So back to the present day, he got married, and then he decided to use the same template for his wife. And so someday they got upset, had a disagreement, and then so he said he was not going to eat, he was not going to sleep with her, he was not going to talk to her. So one day, first day, he came home. She cooked. He said, I'm not going to eat. Now, the normal template is that his mother would have started begging and kneeling down before the father, crawling, oh my Lord, I worship you, and all that. The wife did not do anything, no. She was singing, she was happy, she was normal. She brought the food out, sat down, ate it with the meat, licked her fingers, and she gave glory to God. She was thanking God. This man was surprised. He said, this woman is an ogbanje, as we call it in Nigeria. She's an evil spirit. She has no evil spirit. You are the one trying to use an old template, 1964 template. You are using it in 2024. See, that is pure immaturity, pure childishness. If you have an issue with a woman or you have an issue with a man, you talk about it. That's what adults do. Adults don't sulk. Adults don't throw tantrums. Adults don't begin to stay in one corner and squeeze their face and bend their neck. No, adults talk about issues. And that's what you need to learn to do. So I'm saying to all men out there today, you shouldn't be irresponsible. You should be responsible. Stand up to your responsibility. Own up. Don't use quarrel as an excuse to run away from what you should do. If you have a problem with your wife, deal with it. But you will still give them that feeding money. You will still do everything you need to do because you are the man. And you should be responsible. You should not be a child. It's children that do those kind of things. And we should grow up. This is 2024. What templates are you laying for your children? What are your children seeing you do? Every man out there, I'm saying it. I mean, I've heard it so much, and it's a big issue. It's a big problem. We should be the example, and we shouldn't be the ones acting like children. So what will your children do? So, summary, if you have a problem with your wife, please talk about it. Don't withhold feeding money, don't withhold sex, and don't stop talking to the person. Discuss, resolve your issues. That will get you a lot more results than acting like a child. I want to know what you think about this video. Let me know your thoughts. Just drop it in the comment section. Please remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share this video, tell people about the video. My name is Mike Owangwa, and I'll see you in coming days. Bye bye.